Welcome back to Bangtan World Channel. The electric atmosphere of a major U.S. concert, flashing lights, booming music, and the roar of thousands of fans was suddenly shaken by an unexpected sight. In the upper VIP section, behind a sleek glass barrier, a figure stood quietly, dressed in an oversized light brown hoodie, a cap and a black mask concealing most of his face. He seemed to be keeping a low profile, yet the sharp lens of a fan's camera caught the moment. And that single snapshot was all it took to ignite a storm online. Many fans immediately claimed that the silhouette, posture, and fashion style were unmistakably those of BTS's Jungkook. The way the figure stood, his relaxed yet confident stance, and even the subtle tilt of his head seemed all too familiar to ARMY. "That's him! I know that posture anywhere!" one fan wrote with absolute conviction on Twitter. What fueled the frenzy even more were the details in the image. The bold lettering on the back of the hoodie, the cap shading his hair, and the mask adding to the air of mystery. Fans quickly began comparing the outfit to ones Jungkook had been spotted wearing in the past, and the similarities only strengthened the speculation. Within minutes, the hashtag Jungkook News concert shot to the top of global trends. No official statement has been released by his management, leaving the mystery wide open. Some fans believe Jungkook attended the concert to quietly support an international artist friend. Others suspect he might be working on a secret project in the U.S., using this public appearance as a hidden clue for what's to come. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. This brief glimpse has sent shockwaves through the K-pop world. ARMY is now split between certainty and doubt, combing through every tiny detail for answers. Was this truly Jungkook making an undercover appearance at a U.S. concert? Or was it just an uncanny look-alike? Who happened to be in the right place at the right time? The world is watching, and until the mystery is solved, this photo will remain one of the most talked about moments in recent K-pop history. As the image circulated, it became the centerpiece of heated debates across social media platforms. Some ARMY members zoomed in, comparing the curve of his shoulders, the build of his arms, and even the way the hoodie creased around his back to past paparazzi photos of Jungkook. Others insisted it couldn't be him, pointing out that the lighting and angle could easily distort appearances. But the debate itself only made the moment more magnetic. Everyone wanted to be part of the conversation. Within hours, fan-made theories began to spiral. A few claimed they had seen similar lighting and stage effects in Jungkook's past concert appearances, suggesting he might be filming content for an upcoming project. Others noted that the exact seat location in the VIP section could be reserved for celebrity guests, hinting that his presence was not random but intentionally planned. What truly raised eyebrows, however, was the sudden appearance of multiple professional photographers in the area, snapping shots from different angles. Some ARMY believe these photographers were tipped off in advance, ready to capture his presence without directly exposing him. The mystery deepened. Was this a leaked moment, or part of a carefully orchestrated plan? Adding fuel to the fire, several attendees at the concert claimed to have briefly seen the figure without the mask when he stepped away from the glass barrier. According to them, the resemblance was undeniable. Yet, without crystal-clear proof, the global fan base remains divided, and that division is exactly what keeps the story alive. Meanwhile, entertainment gossip accounts have started to join in, posting cryptic updates and suggesting that this sighting is linked to a major collaboration, rumored to be in the works between Jungkook and a high-profile American artist. The theory quickly gained momentum, with some claiming this wasn't just a casual outing, but the first breadcrumb in a bigger strategic rollout. Every hour brings new evidence, side-by-side comparisons, enhanced photos, and slow-motion clips of the original video. Each frame is dissected as if it holds the key to the truth. Armies around the world have become digital detectives, their timelines flooded with speculation edits, and passionate arguments over whether they're golden. Maknae had just pulled off one of the most subtle, yet explosive, appearances of his career. And through all of this, the silence from Jungkook and Hybe speaks louder than any official statement could. No denial, no confirmation, just the lingering mystery, hanging in the air like an unsolved riddle. The following morning, the internet was still ablaze. What started as a single fan-taken photograph had evolved into a full-scale global investigation. Armies in every time zone were awake, digging through archives of airport photos, concert footage, and even old live streams to find any matching detail. The same hoodie, the same cap, the same way Jungkook tilts his head when observing something from afar. Some fans went a step further, matching the shadow patterns in the viral image to the exact seating arrangements in the venue. They pinpointed the section, cross-referenced ticket sales, and discovered that the area had been blocked off for VIP guests and industry personnel only. That revelation only fanned the flames. If the section was indeed restricted, it meant the mysterious figure wasn't just a random fan. More fuel was added when a short, grainy video began circulating. In the clip, the figure in the hoodie appears to check his phone, glance briefly toward the crowd, and then disappear from view. The movement, swift, deliberate, and almost shy, struck armies as distinctly Jungkook-like. Comments poured in. That's him. That's the exact way he adjusts his cap when he doesn't want to be noticed. It's the little things. By midday, entertainment blogs were running headlines speculating on why Jungkook might be in the U.S. in the first place. Some sources whispered about ongoing recording sessions in Los Angeles. Others claimed he was in talks for a surprise collaboration with a Grammy-winning artist. The idea that this sighting might be a carefully crafted teaser for an upcoming project became the dominant theory among fans. And then came the twist no one saw coming. A separate set of photos surfaced, this time from a completely different angle. In these images, the hoodie's design was fully visible, and it matched a limited edition streetwear piece Jungkook had worn during a private trip earlier this year. The resemblance was now almost too uncanny to dismiss. Yet despite mounting evidence, there remained a lingering sense of doubt. After all, celebrity lookalikes have fooled the internet before. Could this be another case of mistaken identity? Or was Jungkook deliberately toying with the public, knowing exactly how ARMY would react? The mystery, it seemed, was no longer just about whether it was him. It was about why he would appear in such a subtle, blink-and-you-miss-it way. Was it a message to fans? A hidden clue? Or perhaps a reminder that, even in the age of constant surveillance, he still had the power to control his own narrative? For now, the photograph remains etched in the minds of millions. A single frozen moment that has sparked countless theories, sleepless nights, and a renewed sense of connection among fans across the globe. Until Jungkook or Hybe breaks the silence, the world will keep guessing and watching. As the hours rolled into the next day, the frenzy had evolved far beyond a simple sighting. This was no longer just a picture. It had become a cultural moment. Across continents, armies were waking up to the news and diving headfirst into the mystery, each region adding its own flavor of speculation and detective work. In South Korea, entertainment talk shows began picking up the story, replaying the image and circling parts of it, on screen like forensic analysts in a crime drama. Fashion experts were invited to comment on the hoodie's cut and material, with one stylist noting, "This isn't a mass-market piece. It's the kind of clothing only available to insiders or collectors." That narrows the possibilities. Meanwhile, in the U.S., radio hosts and music journalists discussed the sighting as part of a larger narrative about K-pop's continued influence in Western markets. If Jungkook really was there, one DJ said on air, he didn't need to be on stage to steal the show. Just showing up would be enough to send the internet into meltdown, and it clearly has. Then came the fan theories, and they ranged from the plausible to the downright cinematic. Some believed Jungkook had flown in to record a top-secret duet with an A-list American artist, using the concert appearance as a subtle teaser.